maybe just start a new road to the show. We'll just see how that works. Because it'll obviously be different in here, so it'll be kind of fun to see what changes they made from last year to this year in terms of the opening sequences for Road to the Show.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Have you been talking to any particular team? Joe? I guess my name's Joe for now. I just want to play ball for the club that wants me. There's one team I've heard from more than a couple times. Not really. But I know what type of club I play for. If you play for the club that wants you the most, you get the fastest chance to develop and move up. No favorite you're pinning your hopes on. Okay, I'll just stay here for sure. I'd like to hear from the Blue Jays. Rockies, you nailed it. No coach is actually not even right league coach. The East Rivals. Blue Jays, yep, that's what I want to play in Toronto. Yep. Right. Continue. Alright, there you go. So that's the opening part.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing? I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources, my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
That team is tough enough mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Let's go off the call from the Blue Jays. I thought that might only give you a slight chance of getting a call from them, but
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the
there we
break.
go.
There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit.
You have to even try out.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
So this time you get drafted before you even try out.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan.
Oh, with the Fisher Cats. That sounds interesting. You could look at a Shohei Ohtani path here. Infield. Way more interesting. Second, shortstop is usually shortstop or second. I always get thrown into shortstop really fast. I'll try second this time. Okay, interesting.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here.
There you go. Okay, team settings, my player.
And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he
My
is.
ball
That
player.
to me could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. there is so
Sections
much
that you
untapped
prepare for any
potential so far
situation
for
on the
this guy.
field.
I'm excited to see what he becomes.
Parent section allows you to fully customize your ball
Actually
player.
being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that, and frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
Oh, I don't care. Appearance. Okay, so here's where we can set everything up. Alright, so Babe Ruth used to be a two-way player, so I think I will assume the Great One's name. Of course they found it. How could they not? It would be the most retarded thing of all time. Ruth. Babe Ruth. Move far. I don't care. Throw right. Left is a bit more interesting from the pitching perspective. Did you get switched? No, just left. Okay, bat. I'd switch hit. Region. International. Canada's probably back here. There. Looks like that's all you have control over. So randomize appearance. 6'3", 179. 6'1", 186. 6'4", 213. I like being tall. I think it gives you leverage when you hit home runs. I don't care what he looks like. It doesn't need to look like me. My profile, finish. Alright, so is that all you can change here? Yes, so. Okay, so we got ourselves a Babe Ruth. Player card. Probably nothing that you can. Oh, they're actually showing double A stats now. They used to only show the major league stats, so you can never actually see your stats in here. So that's a nice little change that they finally instituted. Do they? I've always wanted to be able to show the lifetime earnings of the player. I'm not sure if they used to do that, and I feel like at some point they got rid of it. I'm not sure if they're bringing that back or not. Load out. Now with the line of the list will create a new loadout. Your archetype item boosts your attributes and allows you to equip perks. Let's press X and view some more options. Archetype items. All of your archetype items are here. Left side. You can see in items, compatible positions and attributes here. Okay. Be sure to experiment with the loaded to see what works best on the field. Okay, so you can change this as time goes on. Eyewear. Okay, so this is where you just pick your stuff that you got. We already got. And then we'll be able to go back in here at any time and keep on updating this as we get more stuff. So eventually I'll have to go into the market and do my little tricks in the market to make money fast and buy better stuff. But until that happens, get rid of that. Nothing there. After the Jackie, I like the Jackie bat. Socks. Nothing there. Cleats. Gotta go gold. Nothing there yet. Fielding. Yep, obvious. Darn it. Okay, that's equipped. Discard, nothing. Jewel item. Clutch and discipline. This is clutch and everything else. This is obviously better. Compression sleeve, I know I got one of those. Okay. Spark plug. Okay, so I guess this is not pitching side, so you can get break, control, contact, fielding, power, speed, and velocity. Okay, so I want control. I guess you open up stuff from here. Oh, you pick what kind of player you want to be. Okay, in terms of a hitter, I want to be spark plug. So that's contact is 60s, power is 40. Slugger. Obviously, that's just the Inverse, but even worse contact. Slick fielding. So we got all good fielding stuff, and control. Speedster is all the boring stuff. Painter. Filthy. Cheese. Here comes the cheese. So painter is, it's gotta be a control thing. Oh, control right there, 66 off the bat. Okay. And then filthy is you get good braking stuff, and then cheese is velocity and stamina, it looks like. I like control. So the pitching side, I want control. So I already picked control, so the next thing is brake or velocity. I like brake. Velocity I can work on as time goes on, but I like those two for now. You have to save it? So it pushed us up to 61 with all that. Activate. Push types. Okay, fastball, change up curveball. And load out, delete loadout. So this is called default. Alright, so I'll activate that one. And then I can create a new one. Call this one hitting. Okay, so for hitting, okay, oh, they got me off the bat already. So I want to be, in terms of hitting, I want to be spark plug. So it's low, that's really just low contact and low power. Speedster. You get the fielder, you get the slugger. Man, what can I tell you? I like hitting home runs. Okay, slugger. So right off the bat, I want power and damn, should I go contact? You know, I already want power overall. Maybe for this one I should do contact to boost my contact up and then do fielding. I don't know if it's a mistake or not. And then I don't really get anything new now. So you got default and you got hit. So the default is pitching, and then we got the hitting one. All right. So let's just start with that one. Make it easy. I think you said that my first game I'll be pitching. Activate. So that means my pitching stat should be boosted, which it looks like there. All right. My ball player, my profile. Crossplay on. Turn off crossplay if you don't want to play against these on other platforms. Turn on. Yeah, turn on, okay. Friends. That's good. Anyway, all my friends like to play hockey, not baseball. Game challenges, game history, leaderboards, universal link account. Okay, my collection, inventory. These are the cards I got. Equipment, sponsors. Should have no packs. Shouldn't have one stadium, I think. So I don't know. Did you get anything there yet? I feel like these uniforms are probably the ones I was playing earlier. Yeah. Equip this item in the customized menu and select the uniform for your squad from where. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. We'll come back to that later. Community market access over money later in the show shop. Up there. We'll get back. Okay, got him loaded up first. League, play, my team, settings. Good enough. Presentation. Maybe we'll just start playing for that stuff later. Ooh. I'll leave the commentary on for now.
Matt Vasgersian here. Santa Maria, welcome to the show. Hey, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. Santa Maria.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa.
So I'm going to 30. So commentary. PA volume, music volume. Okay, I just want to be able to talk over those guys, but still be able to hear what they're saying at the beginning because it could be kind of interesting. Okay, so I guess we'll just leave it there. Nothing specific. Okay, I won't be able to steal in the beginning, so I'll say none of that. Player lock base running interface. Player lock fielding opportunities. I'm going to do all. Don't want to go changing anything else because I want it to be as normal as possible. You can set, oh, you can even save these. Set as default preset, edit preset name, save as a new preset, delete current preset, save favorite team, save as new preset. So let's just call this one Babe Ruth, I guess then. From current, let's just call custom. Apply those changes, I guess. Alright, so we got settings, we got my player, we got my team, which I guess just shows you information about the team. What was that yet? So won't be anything there yet. Okay, so let's go to calendar. Select. Send through. So season starts in March. Send through here. Play next appearance, sim season, pitching practice. So sim season. Let's review your pitch arsenal, Babe. Is it fastball, changeup, curveball? You know my pitches, coach. Fastball, changeup, curveball. Oh. Okay, this is my chance to change them here. Okay, so focus training next. On every off day in between long stretches of games, you'll be able to make a choice of what area of the game you want to train. Select. Okay. Okay. So I want to replace the four-seam fastball. Replace it. So four-seam fastball is a good starting pitch. Changeup is kind of a nice little dropout pitch, and I would rather replace this curveball with a slider. Yeah, I figured. Slider is my favorite pitch for strikeouts. Slurve, knuckle curveball, sweeping curveball, 12-6 curveball, screwball, two-seam fastball, cutter, running fastball, sinker, splitter. No, slider. Football, palm ball, I can change, slider. It was right above where I was. Okay, so a slurve or a slider? I like that slider. The slider always gets me to strike out for sure. Seems like it helps me get all kinds of other people to strike out too. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Place change, no more changes. Everything good. Okay, so we can go with so change up control and walks per 9, slider control and walks per 9, or fastball control and walks per 9. Well, I'll throw my change up low, so they'll probably almost always miss low. Slider I'll throw outside. So fastball is the most important one to get control on, so you're not just pumping it down the zone. Next appearance. Okay, they don't start their season until May in Double A.